next.
It is a city that traditionally gets much less snow than its Buckeye State rival up in Cleveland, but we are under a thick blanket of the white stuff here at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys marched out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson, and it's third down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On third down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. His first carry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Hines. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. This is Hines. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but doing through.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 21. On third down, Hines. Open space inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. Now Burrow. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
That one caught by Felton.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They begin the drive with Hines. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. Dances by him. Another. Finally get to him down at the Bengals 30.
84 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
On first down, it's Hines. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, it's Hines. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense. Man, they got to let us play.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
That's it, baby. We got 6.
Nyheim Hines with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. start out here with a jet sweep. Julian Blackmon bringing him down.
Don't give him nothing.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Gun. Shot. Ready. Ready, shot. Shot.
On 2nd and 9. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
We got this.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 34. 142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. Hines, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bengals set to take over. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
No gain on the play there. Second down. On the handoff, Edwards. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So here are the Colts to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. And they give this time to the tailback. Oh, what a juke into space. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll run for it with Hines. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's Hines. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And some room to roam now.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 19. Muscles him off. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Well, 193 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Mike, watch the pass. 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Pick it up, pick it up.
Ready? First down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return.
There we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Oh, it shifts past him. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through. Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big pickup there on the run. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
Let's go, let's go.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Come on, fellas.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to sock away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Evades him at the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Okereke, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 34, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Mike Spokebo.
Guys, stay in the situation. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. You tighten up.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's it. Big hit. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. He gets this one to Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
There you go. Got him again. Got him again.
Boyd, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals gain a bit of respectability. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Bengals score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line.
Baby, let's go!
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me. Trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he's got Rome. They juked him, and they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Burrow's throw pulled in by Woods. And they're able to get this one across the 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Hey, pick your game up.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That's going to be taken in by Felton. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with him. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Hey, we don't need no more penalties right here.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, right back to Hines. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. The Colts on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 2. Fights loose. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Pushing his way through. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Don't give him nothing.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Here we go on 4th down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. To the air again, Burrow. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
Come on, fellas.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there out of the running game.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.